Welcome to the channel Encyclopedia Katanika. Today's video will be a review of this lock. This is a door lock, it's not a padlock. It's made in Poland from late 80s, probably mid to late 80s. And it's some kind of time traveling. Why? Because this lock is in great shape. The package is in very good shape, so I thought it will be interesting for you to see a piece of history. The lock, which was bought in hundreds, in thousands in Yugoslavia, because this door lock, was so cheap. Something like in today's money, I don't know, maybe $5 for such lock, maybe even less, $2 for such lock. It was the period when Yugoslavia was really good at incomes and life standard, and Poland and the Eastern Bloc wasn't so great. Wasn't bad either, but wasn't so great. So Poles, Czechoslovakians, Ukrainians, Russians came in Yugoslavia to sell their goods to earn more money than they could earn in their own countries. So in our language, in our terminology, this lock is called upper lock, or upper door lock, or secondary lock, or I don't know, I can't remember the third term for such lock, but usually in Yugoslavian homes, Yugoslavian apartments, you had two locks. First one is a main lock, usually with standard Euro cylinder, and secondary lock is this kind of lock. As you see on the package, it's a drawing of this lock. This is the maker, Metalplast Poznań. Poznań is a city or town in Poland. And the street Koronkarska, 713. On the other side, PN means Polska Norma, which means Polish standard. This is by Polish standard. And this price is detailed, or price is mentioned, or I can't be sure. I'm not familiar. Polish language and Serbian are similar, but in some cases, but not in all cases. So I can't be sure how to translate this, but all in all, we have 3 keys, and that's the package. Inside, you have the lock itself, the Bible, and the cylinder. Those are in epic shape, those are never used. This is the cylinder. It's a 5-pinner, pretty good lock, well made, well executed, made out of brass. We have keys, 3 keys. Bitting for those locks is usually pretty bad. As you see, this is Eastern Bloc bitting, typical Eastern Bloc bitting. The keys are very well executed, thick, made in Poland, PN again, Polska Norma, and the model name is Fana. Fana is the model name for this lock. It works okay, of course. See? So, inside we have security pins. It's a balanced pinning inside, balanced pinning. We have 4 spools and 1 standard pin. And it's really good because this lock is pretty secured, even for today's labeling, for today's leveling of security. And it's really, really old. It's getting really old. We have screws, because those are for wooden doors. Those are not for metal doors. I'm sure those could be accommodated to metal doors, but no one uses them on metal doors. Those are for wooden doors only. The screws, zinc-coated screws for the lock itself. You see those indentations. Those indentations are for cutting to match the exact thickness of the door. We have wooden screws for this part. You see, it's a green lock. They made green, gray, white, black, maybe blue, I'm not sure, maybe something like that. This is some kind of pinkish, brownish, hard to tell, but this one is green and it's in great shape, great condition. You see zinc coating is everywhere, and it's like it came out of a factory yesterday. The second part, locking part of the lock. Couple of different types, as you see. And the mechanism itself says Fana, and it works really nice. See? Everything is new. Everything is without any rust. Even you could see this oil, this grease, original grease is still on the lock. So practically many of those were bought just as stock locks. If the main lock in use breaks or jams, but many people didn't use those because those colors usually didn't match the door, the color of the door or something like that. So those are in many cases unused, and you could find them periodically in such condition. We have the ring, brass ring, beautiful brass ring for the lock itself, the cylinder. This goes from the outside, and this is from the inside of the door, as you see. Between is the door itself. I love that ring. It's really nice. It's really well executed, polished brass. And at the end, we have owner's manual in Polish. This paper it smells real good, but it's really old paper. I need to be careful. It says outer lock with cylinder, and this is, I don't know what is it. Maybe Zavor, maybe it's this. this part of the mechanism. And this is how to install it. This is thickness of the door in millimeters. Yes, this is some kind of translation. Now I see it. I didn't saw this, didn't analyze this manual, but Poles tried to translate from their language to Yugoslavian, and it's pretty rough translation. So maybe it's a translation, I don't know. Yes, it's Polish. Yeah, it says outer lock with cylinder and probably this thing, this mechanism. This is roughly translated. This is old, great ancestor of Google Translate. Literally, ancestor of Google Translate. Blah blah blah. It says the package, what it contains, how to install it, and that's pretty much it, guys. On the bottom, on the box itself, it's in Polish language. It's those pictures shows how to install properly the whole mechanism. And that's pretty much it, guys. I can tell you, this is a piece of history. This is something that I love to collect such stuff. Those unused locks, very old locks. This is not vintage lock, but it's very old. It's from the 80s. And now it's 2025, so huge amount of time passed, and those, let me focus, those are still in great condition. Okay guys, thanks for watching, have a nice day, bye bye.